Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have great news for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys the new Raven Security Windows 10 edition. A few days ago, I posted a picture on Twitter showing you guys the interface, showing that it's scanning and stuff like that. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a antivirus slash malware detection software. It uses MD5 hashes, so yeah, it detects viruses and unwanted material objects, whatever you want to call it. It cleans your computer. I completely coded this all myself. As you guys can see right here, I have two different versions. Now, the first version has already been out for a long time. Well, not really a long time, about a year and a half now. I'll launch that and show you guys right now what it looks like. A warning dialog might pop up for administrator privileges. Just give it a second. Okay, there it goes. Click yes, and Raven Security will start. Now, if you guys go and download it now, this is what yours would look like. This one is optimized for Windows 10 right now, but I went ahead and recoded the entire program, made a new interface. Instead of it being like a green theme, it's now a blue theme, just because I like the color blue. But this is Raven Security like right now. As you guys can see, the look of it, I thought in the beginning was pretty neat. It looked really original, I guess. I'm using, I forgot the guy's name, but I'm using somebody's theme from Hack Forums. I gave him credit, and I'm also using new themes from Hack Forums in my the newest version, that's Windows 10 edition. But as you guys can see, like I said, I thought this looked really cool, but now that I look back at it, it looks really, I wouldn't say unprofessional, but it just needed an update. So this is available and anybody can use it. It works on Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8.1, and Windows 10. So it works on almost every Windows platform. But like I said, the new one I'm making currently, it's almost completed. I'm not going to give out a release date yet, but basically that one's almost done, and I just wanted to make a video showing you guys the differences. So right now you can see like different scan options and stuff like that. There's tools in here. There's only a few tools that I've actually made, but the rest of these are like system tools. So like defrag your system, system info, check the firewall, memory diagnostics, and so on and so forth. But I just wanted to show you guys what this looked like and then show you in the comparison of the Windows 10 edition. So I don't really need the shortcut anymore because I already have it pinned down here. But like I said, here we go. This is the new version. Nobody has seen it other than that screenshot that I posted on Twitter. So here we go. I'm going to launch it and hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is the first look. I guess it's release, like a, whatchamacallit, a official like view for everybody to see. I don't know what to call it, but yes, this is what it looks like. Right now it's checking the connection to the server. It's downloading all the news, all the data from the server that is required to run the program. So like news, registration info, all that stuff, and then it applies it to the program. And there you go. It freezes for a second just because it needs to apply everything, and then a loading bar at the bottom will show you that it completely has done what it needs to do. And here you go, guys, go. Now it might lag in the beginning just because it's doing a lot of stuff. So like right now, this is what you would see when you first downloaded it at all. So obviously read through the end user license agreement, and if you agree, click agree. So I agree, and it'll say awesome, you have just agreed to the terms. So basically just click OK. Now as you guys can see, this is the screenshot that you guys saw when I posted that on Twitter. It was this page, so that's what I'm just showing you. But right now, so this might be a long video, it might not be, but I'm gonna try to explain the best that I can and what stuff that I need to implement into the program before it's released. But right now, as you guys can see, it says the time up here. It'll say welcome, and whatever the name of your computer is, it'll say welcome my name's Jacob. My computer's named Jacob PC, but it pulls your username. So mine says welcome Jacob to Raven Security. You can try a quick scan. This is just to download any new data. So let's say if you follow me on Twitter or something, or you follow the official Dominion Studios Twitter, if any of us post out a, oh, Raven Security has a new update, you can click patch server data, or if there's a new news story offering a registration key or something like that, you can click that and it'll update all the newest things. And speaking of news, there's news right here. This is kind of actual news, but it's not like finalized, so it's just test stuff right now. It's just in the test environment. Like I said, nobody has seen this until like right now. So, basic news stories, leave us feedback. You can check out our apps that we have on our site, and then also our web hosting. If you guys haven't checked it out already, I just made a video explaining and showing you guys the web hosting that I offer. But back to Raven Security Windows 10 Edition. Here's the account. I haven't implemented in the registration system yet. It's gonna be pretty simple, I believe. I have an idea on how to do it, but right now this is just default content. So it'll obviously say I'm registered, and this ain't really completed, but this is what it will look like. Just imagine like the date that I entered it and stuff like that. These are going to be actual prices. They might come down on release for like a discount and stuff like that. And then here's the Raven store. So right here you'll see that you can get a pro key, an enhanced key, and a cleanup key. You can also buy premium support, so you can, like, if you need an issue or not need an issue, my bad, but if you have an issue and you need support like immediately, our support staff will help you like right away. You can donate $2 or more, and then right here we'll have another thing, but right now it says sorry, there is no special offers right now. But basically it'll just have another one of these like green and button things that'll show you basically a free pro key randomly at any time. So always check the store and see if there's a free key for you there. But that's a feature that I'm gonna have in the program. Now back to the scan thing. This is the picture that you guys saw before, and you actually saw it scanning. And here's the scan options. Now in the previous version that I just showed you, the green themed Raven Security, it had a crap ton of different scan options. This one is only going to have 4. So quick scan, obviously it's going to scan most likely infected directories. Target scan scans most likely infected stuff and whatever you select as the directory. Full scan will completely try. I'm saying try just because it depends on the administrative privileges of the account, but it scans almost every file on your computer, and plus any attached media devices like external hard drives and stuff like that. And then layer scan pretty much is between quick scan and full scan, so it's kind of in between those two, but it also scans it 3 times in a row just to see differences, and it's kind of like a heuristics scan. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but heuristics is just like it scans programs and files, and it's kind of like runs them in an environment that kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of like runs it in a like environment that where you don't see it happening, but it kind of like sees what the program or file does, and if it's safe, then it's safe, and if it looks like it's doing something malicious, it'll tell you. But yeah, that's what that scan does. So I don't know if I'm going to show you guys a scan, even though I kind of already did with a picture on Twitter. But let's go into the tools. So this is the only tool that I have right now. It's called Raven Cleanup. It clean up unnecessary files and clean out your recycle bin securely and safely. So let's run it. This is also the very first look at Raven Cleanup. Just give it a second to launch. My Avast is scanning it right now just because I haven't launched it a lot on like my personal computer. So yeah, here's the interface right now. It scans and finds all the junk on your computer. Avast is still scanning it. Just give it a second. Okay, and now here it runs. So this is how it starts up. Right now it's scanning all your directories and all the unnecessary crap that's on your computer. So right now I have 850 junk files, so it's just junk temporary stuff that you don't need. I have 131 files in my recycle bin and 20 files of program files that you don't need. It's all temporary directories. So for the program files, I've done Chrome, the temporary download section of Chrome. So like any like download updates. So if you downloaded Chrome and then it asks for an update and then it downloads those files and then it runs those files and then it updates your browser, those files are still left. Chrome doesn't delete them after a while, so that's also what scans. And then like I said, Steam is also I scan the temporary directory in there, so anything that you have downloaded and all the temporary files for like patches or recent downloads that you have done, it deletes all the temporary stuff that you just don't need. Also, I believe I did BlueStacks. So if you don't know what BlueStacks is, it's pretty much an Android emulator, and that also has a lot of temporary files that you just don't need. So it also scans that. So luckily right now, I don't have any program files really worth worrying about. So I'll just clean those right now. It cleaned those. I'm gonna clean junks. So this is also really buggy. So right here it says access to path, app data, local temp, cam record is denied. Obviously that's denied because that's the temporary file that is recording this video right now. So obviously it can't delete some stuff, so it couldn't delete that. So hopefully it didn't just corrupt the video. My bad, guys, but yeah, if you're still hearing me, then awesome. So let's clean out the recycle bin. Just give it a second. Now, I have 131 files in my recycle bin, but I think it's lagging and not responding just because they're really big files. So give it a second, and yeah, hopefully it works. Like I said, this is really buggy and it's like in development stages. So this will launch with Raven Security, but I'll also give a warning that it's kind of buggy. And you know, I'm the only one working on both of these pieces of software, and it's, you know, I'm the only one that's testing it right now, so I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully it works in the video. I'll give it a few more seconds. Hopefully it works. Okay, there it goes. It finally deleted the stuff. So there we go. There's some simple settings in here. Yeah, none of them are changeable right now just because, like I said, the stability of the program is not that great right now. So I'm sorry about that, but that's basically what it does. So it cleans out all the junk files. So now going to Raven Security settings. Here's all the settings. Most of these are just placeholder settings. They're not actually, they don't actually do anything too much right now. So I need to, there's 3 things that I have to finish for Raven Security Windows 10 Edition. I have to implement in-depth settings. So a lot of these don't even work. Like I said, they're just placeholder settings just to see like the interface, and as you guys can see right now, see what the program can actually do. The second thing, I have to implement a registration system, which I'm really certain that I have a way to registrating the system or registrating license keys to people that will work, and I am really excited to implement the way that I think it's going to work. The last time I tried to do this for the original Raven Security, it didn't really work out well, and it was really easy to just get a key from somebody else. So I have to work on that. And then the third thing is an update system for the database and the program itself. So there's 3 things that I have to really work on. But yeah, like I said, there's not really an announcement date for this program. So on with the settings. So here's the general stuff. Here's the protection. So basically the, you know, file system shield, web shield, real-time detection, and system shield. Here's the registration form. So it kind of looks similar to your account page, but like I said, this is all just, you know, standard looking stuff. It's not going to be like, this is all not like in the program yet, but this is just showing you guys what it would look like. Like I said, I am registered, but it's like, I'm the only one using the program right now, so obviously I have to be registered to test the program. But yeah, this is like pretty much placeholder stuff. Here's the troubleshooting tab. Here's like, you know, optimization tricks to like make the program run better, make your PC run better, and stuff like that. And here's the update section. So the virus database, you can update that, and then the program version, it'll scan that, and if there's a new update, you can update that. Now that's pretty much the program. Here's the about page. It says the name of the program, the program version, database version, and how many hashes I have in the database right now. It's not as many as I had in the original Raven Security, just because it's in a test environment still. The copyright, you can click this to view your license agreement again. Close that. This product uses the following components and resources. So this is where I give credit to people, because I didn't make some of the stuff. So like the Malwarebytes progress bar control, Sidewinder theme, and Erasio theme are all made by these people. So that's where I give them credit. I'm gonna also make their name like this, so where you guys can click it and go to the post on hack forums and stuff like that. I'm gonna probably implement that soon, but it's not really on the top of my list. If their name is there, then I gave them credit, but I'll try to get that in there. I also added follow us on our networks, so you can email us. This will open up your Windows mail account or whatever. I don't have it on here, so if I click it, it'll try to install the Windows Mail app or whatever, but I don't want to do that. But if you guys have that, you can click that and it'll automatically add us to your list of email people on your in your computer. You can check out our Google Plus page, Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, and also Twitch live stream. We don't live stream at all, but just in case if somebody ever downloads this down the road and we're really into live streaming later on in the road and doing announcements or playing games or something like that, you guys can check us out there. So that's basically it. Since I told you that I wasn't gonna show you a scan just because I don't know how long the video is, I can tell it is almost 17 minutes. Okay, it's 17 minutes right now, so I will show you guys a scan anyways. So let's get right into it. I'll just do a target scan, so I'll click start, and this is what it looks like when it's doing the target scan. Now, basically right now it checked for updates, so I haven't implemented this in yet just because obviously I haven't, like I said, that's one of the 3 things I have to do. I have to implement in a update system for the database and the program. So this right here, this section, this is just there to be there. But when the program launches, this step will check for database and program updates, and if there's any, it'll stop the program and do that first. And then pre-scan checks, it scans and gets all the directory listings, so it doesn't have to lag the system when it starts to scan the system. Now memory operations, it scans your memory, checks if there's enough memory for the program to run, and it also scans anything that's in the memory that might look like malicious or anything like that. It scans for rootkits, the startup processes, so anything that starts up when your computer starts up. So if you have Steam that starts up, or any other program that starts up when your computer starts up, that's what it's doing. Now we're scanning the registry integrity, basically scanning it for corrupted keys. Now if you guys, I just explained most of this stuff to you, but right here it'll just say the current operation so you guys know. And then the last thing will be system scan. This is pretty much preparing the system and finalizing it so then it can actually go through the scan. Now this scan is a target scan, so obviously it goes through this stuff, and I'm gonna select in a folder to scan. So if you guys remember, let's go back to scanning options. This will scans directories that are most likely infected and a user selected directory. So that means I'm gonna choose a directory for it to scan, but it'll also scan most likely infected directories. So similar to the quick scan, but I give you the option to scan just a folder. So it's almost done, and it's gonna be preparing the system. So just give it a second, and I'll probably scan something really fast on my desktop just because, like I said, the video is already getting really long. So right now it popped up a dialog for me to choose a folder to scan. So I'll just do let's see, I don't know what to scan, guys. I'll just do downloaded images. There's not that many in there. Let me check. Yeah, here's the downloaded images folder, so there's nothing in there. So I'll click OK, and it'll start scanning it. and then it has finished, and it didn't find anything obviously because now it's uploading the results, and it'll tell you that you're safe. So that's what the report dialog would look like. That looks pretty bad, but that's just a not a standalone, but a like placeholder. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like, and also guys, follow me on Twitter. It'll help me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in a later video.